Hi everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. My name is Eos, and the beginning of this reading will be Oracle, and then we proceed with Tarot. We look at your August. What has August in store for you? In August we also have the Lion's Gate, so this will be an exciting month. The summer solstice is already through. Thank you. We have cleansing and gentle force. Oh, okay. We have to take our foot from the gas. Good things are coming, but also there's something about you just realizing that your energy resources have to be replenished as well. We have cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. Wonderful. And then we have gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Yeah, it's about persistence and realizing, okay, if I want to make it through with all my projects or whatever you're doing, family life, job, my business, everything, if I want to carry myself and not eroding my whole essence in the process of reaching my goals till the end of the year, or if I want to start something new, adding something new to my plate, getting a new pet, whatever you want to do, I think it's important to also adjust your self-care. A lot of people practicing self-care from the time they had no children or the time where they were younger, or the self-care did not grow with the goals, and that's the problem. And I think in August it's very important that you just beef up your self-care game. Have you ever heard about someone saying it like that? I don't know. Maybe you're talking like that, but you have to beef up your morning routine, your evening routine. Maybe it's about walking more, drinking less caffeine. I'm seeing a lot of time spent without your phone and not consuming so much tarot readings or media in the whole. Like it's a feeling of you have to calm down your nervous system, and that will make you proceed even faster. But if you are not on a level of receptivity, not on a frequency of I'm present, I'm safe, then August could be very challenging. It also could be that you have to let go of some routines or habits that are not conducive to your growth or your health. I feel like you have to really look at your water intake, and sometimes it's just enough to regulate yourself close to a big body of water. If you have a sea just around you, this would be great, or a lake or a pond. Just going for a walk and trying to get your water time in. I mean, this is a water deck, but I think there's some play between you and water. You could be a water witch, a water seer, a water medium. You could scry with water. I do that as well. And I think there are some things. The first half of the year has been, I'm just putting the work down. I am structured, I'm disciplined, I'm doing everything what it takes, and you also have the energy. But now I feel like it's about fine-tuning and deciding, okay, what of the projects I've been doing are actually working and which ones are not worth my time or not progressing in the same speed that I thought they would. Yeah, it's about just having a very honest look at what worked from January until August or July, and then starting anew in the midst of this year anew. Let's have a look at tarot. And I don't want to say that you don't have the energy in the second half of the year, but why even using more energy and more force than it's even necessary? Smart people always do the necessary stuff. It also could be that you have a colleague where you try to outperform someone, or you don't even realize it, but you are trying to compete with someone who's not competing with you, or you got infected with the seed of competition And now you're realizing maybe this is not even necessary. Whom am I even competing with, you know? We have the Well, Gaia. We have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. I love that for you. I think you're moving out of a mind space where you think, okay, maybe this is not even my kind of luck. My timeline is actually quite different from what others want to have for their lives. And this is also about honesty. Do I really need that at the end of the day, or is it just a habit that I carried over from my best friend? And Ten of Cups is complete fulfillment at the end of the year, but it starts in August. I feel like that the 8-8 portal, the 888 portal is important to you. You could be a Leo, actually. I have some significant Leo placements in your chart. If not, that's fine. But what I also feel here is like a water sign, but in the 5th house. So August looks very fulfilling, but you have to replenish yourself at the level you really need it. Be honest. It's not a bad thing if you need more than society told you that you should need. I mean, there are a lot of times clients of me that they come and they say, I don't know why I'm not rested. I took my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And I'm like, excuse me, but sometimes 7 to 8 hours with your depth of fatigue is sometimes not enough. Oversleeping is also not well, but most of the women need between 8 and 11 hours, especially around luteal phase or when they're menstruating. Okay? Just take that into consideration. Ooh, gold. 21. Magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. You know what you need. And it's your job to pack up your things. Take the 5 of Swords, accept it, and then change your mindset and go to safer and better shores with the 6 of Swords. You know your inner voice. You know what is important to you and what is right for you. Okay? And with gold, attract abundance, we have 3 and 5. 5 is change, 3 is multiplication, creativity. It's the number of the Empress. Yeah, you attracting wealth in August is deeply intertwined with your ability to rest and giving yourself the space. I know it's not always easy for everyone because we are all in very different situations, ages, and I don't want to exclude anybody. But I think sometimes getting the little bit more rest or more quietude, more eating more or less, or just walking from home to work to get your steps in can make a huge difference. I want to look at some goddesses for you. I have the smell of cherry flowers, tuberose, and I think it's Kashmiran or Neroli. I'm smelling like. I'm not even clairalien, but I'm clairvoyant and claircognizant. But sometimes I'm picking up the clairsentient or the clair gifts of my viewers. Tell me in the comment if you're clairalien. I would love to know. Oshun, right next to gold. Honey could play a huge role in your life. Oshun came through in the last reading, actually. She's a Yoruba goddess, and there's a whole history about if you don't honor her love, her beauty, her gifts, she will disappear and the world will wither and fall apart. So, and Oshun forgave the men and the women, the gods and goddesses who weren't able to honor her. And I think this is you honoring yourself. The sunflowers, the whole yellow. Sometimes I have clients who they're struggling with self-esteem, and I realized it's always about they are not taking their needs as seriously as they think they want their needs to be taken seriously by others. This was quite bumpy, I'm sorry, but they don't feel taken seriously, but they don't take themselves seriously. And then we work on some actions, what they could do to also get on the frequency and signalize that they are ready to be honored. Gold, sun symbolism, 3 and 5s, but we are also getting some angel numbers later. Pele, determination. Yeah, this woman, she knows what she wants. Pele is one of the goddesses that is very, how should I say, there's nothing that is off limits. Nobody's out of her league. When she wants something, she's getting it. She gives me Leo energy, like a lot of Leo energy. I love her. Maybe you also have some connections to Vaiana or Moana. There's an eruption in August, but this is not a bad eruption. It's rather the highest heat is over, and now we're making a structure out of the heat. It's like a volcano. When the fire cools down, now we see what stays for ages now. All the stone and the volcanic substance, the matter that stays. And this is what you're cultivating the second half of the year. And August is the starting point. And you also see, okay, this project or this person, I don't want this substance in my life anymore. And before it cools down, I think you're getting rid of it. Ayrakura. Right under the 10 of Cups. Ayrakura is very similar. She's Celtic or Germanic. Blooming. She's very similar to Persephone. She's dealing with the underworld and the transition between underworld and the spring. Yeah, I'm getting a very strong feeling that August is the second summer solstice for you. It's that you prepare for the winter, but also it's a new beginning in the middle of the year, and it's the 8th month. It feels quite magical. I want to have some angel numbers for you as well. Oh my God. 333. Potential. My highest potential is infinite. I use my strength as an ally to pursue my highest good. Clarity. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. I hear and see that the clarity comes from the water. Don't miss any chance to hydrate, to stay close to water, to settle yourself down and respect your emotions, to cool down enough. You don't have to keep going like in the first half of the year. Those are in the past, and you can be very proud of yourself. Okay, this is what I have for you today. I hope that it gave you clarity and it helped you. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.